Hello, all you guys and girls out there in the eBay reselling world. It is I, the Turkey Forward Wolfman, coming back at you with what sold Friday morning. We've sold one item totaling $22.84. We've been busy. My beautiful wife has sold a Kiss t-shirt. Yes. Oh, it's got a Fruit of the Loom tag on it right there. Let's do something different. What do you say? We'll ship it out. Oh, I was gonna compare services here. Shipping services. Padded flat rate envelope. Compared to Ground Advantage. Let's rewind. So Cody gave us $15 for the shirt, and he lives in Florida. Thank you so much, Cody. We appreciate you. It's a Kiss 2022 End of the Road Tour, World Tour. Yes. Let's see here. Ground Advantage. Compare all services. Priority mail, flat rate envelope. That one's a pad. I don't have no flat rates. I'm semi-unprofessional at this. Small box, padded envelopes, $8. Wow. We'll put this back up here. I think it's best to buy your own bags and do the flat rate anyway. Sometimes you got something really heavy. It may be close enough to put it in a priority envelope. I need to pick some of those up today. Oh, I made an airbag. Man, there's so many birds out there. Let's see here. 10, 7, 2. 10, 7, 2. 7 ounces. We'll go 8. A 10, 7, 2. Going down in price, it did. Oh, the hat of the video. Triad Jeep Club. And while I was looking that up, there's a Jeep Club hat similar to it listed on eBay. And the seller is in Ukraine. Yeah, and they have a positive feedback. 99. I thought that was pretty cool. It's silver, gray. Oh, it's a Richardson 112. Yes. Style 112. Richardson makes really good hats. So there. And yes, that's listed on Wolfman's Goodies. And by the way, if you want to, go ahead and like and subscribe. You know, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a video, which today it's going to be approximately 3 p.m. I don't know. Got stuff on my schedule. Well, Champion is the brand on my shirt here. Let's put this outside. I need help lifting this. Where's my back brace? Okay, there. Got that out there for the male personnel. Look how quick that was. Extra bright lights. We put 2 AA batteries in him and he does work. Maybe his mouth doesn't work. I don't know. His eyes light up. El Cheapo. Alright. Doing a little light testing here. In the past, when you cut them on, it's something goes dim. It's too bright. Okay. Here it is. It's that time of day again, is it not? I might start looking for another joke book or two on Amazon. Could go to the post office, film that outside. Yeah. It's the guy that does not film yard sales, garage sales, flea markets. One day I will film the Mayberry flea market. Might get beat up and all, but that'll be exciting. We are in Surrey County. Good place to live if you got thick skin and you're tough. Well, the Dayton joke, that was hilarious. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. It is I, the turkey forward storyteller, coming back at you with a story joke or two on this beautiful Friday. Gonna rain soon. It is 10 a.m. Oh, got an hour and a half. All right. A young Casanova brought a woman home from their first date together. Oh, he brought her home from the first date and they was together. That's a good thing. All he asked for was a little goodnight kiss. But she refused his advances, protesting, "I don't do that sort of thing on a first date." Well, he replied, "Then how about on our last date?" Man, pressure's on right there. This is a little side joke, extra one. I looked up that guy, Stephen Wright, and he's a famous comedian. Yeah, I recognized him. Whenever I date a guy, I think, is this the man I want my children to spend their weekends with? This is a good question nowadays. Sadly, that's how it is. Rita Rudner, excuse me. Rita Rudner said that. The doctor joke. Did you hear about the new surgery kit that lets a patient sew up his own incision? It's called Suture Yourself. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's edit that out. A guy goes to the doctor and says, "Doc, I just can't do the things around the house that I used to do. What's wrong with me?" After the exam, the doctor says, in layman's terms, "You're just plain lazy." Okay, now give me a medical term so I can tell my wife. Oh, you gotta make something up. Yeah. Doctor says I need more sex. Yeah. Got this disease and that. Two lumberjacks were working in the sawmill one afternoon. Ralph got too close to the saw blade and it cut off his arm. That's silly, Ralph. Fred thought that if the limb was put in plastic and taken with the body, it could be reattached. So he quickly wrapped up the arm and rushed to the hospital with Ralph. The next day he went to visit his friend and was amazed at what modern medical technology could do when he saw Ralph playing tennis. A few months later, Ralph and Fred were back to work at the sawmill. Again, Ralph leaned too close to the saw blade, and this time his leg was cut off. Fred did the same thing as last time, wrapping the leg in plastic and rushing Ralph to the hospital. The next day, he was thrilled to see Ralph was taking a walk. "Isn't medical technology wonderful?" he said to himself. A day later. Hard to believe. A few weeks later, Ralph and Fred were at work in the sawmill. I'd get a different job if I was Ralph. While trying to lift a log off the ground, Ralph's head came off. Came too close to the saw blade, and he was decapitated. By now, Fred was an old hand at this. He wrapped up the head and took it off to the hospital. The following day, he went looking for Ralph, wondering what he might be up to after this last medical go-round. When he couldn't find him, he called Ralph's doctor to learn of his whereabouts. The doc shook his head and said, "Oh yes, poor Ralph. I'm sorry to say he didn't make it. We could have saved him, but some idiot put his head in a plastic bag and he suffocated." That's good stuff. Oh, Fred's a good friend. Okay, a little mini joke here. Doctors are crooks. Why do you think they wear gloves? Keep them fingerprints off everything. Not for sanitary reason. Fingerprints. Jackie Mason said that. Doctors are the only people that if they don't find anything wrong, they still charge you. That makes sense. Couldn't find anything wrong with your car, but you owe me $500. You know what you should do? Next time, look into your wallet and say, "You can't find anything either." Mark Shift said that. One more. The dog joke. A dog owner takes his ailing pet to the vet. The vet examines the dog and says it's terminally ill. The dog owner asks for a second opinion. With that, the vet brings his own kitten into the examining room. The kitten examines the sick dog, shakes his head sadly. The sick dog's owner then asks for one more opinion. So the vet brings in his Labrador retriever. It sniffs and sniffs the dog all over, licks it in various areas, and then shakes his head as well. The pet owner is now sadly convinced of his dog's fate. He asks the vet how much he owes for the exam. The vet says $5.50. The dog owner squawks, "How come so much?" The vet replies, "The exam was only $50. It was an additional $500 for the CAT scan and the lab results." The lab test. Oh, yeah, we've all heard that one in different mini variables. Two dogs pass by a parking meter. One says to the other, "How do you like that? A pay toilet." That's good stuff. Thoughts of the throne, because you're reading the bathroom funny pages. Canned laughter for people on the go, like you and me. Always busy. The best measure of a man's honesty isn't his income tax return. It's the zero adjustment on his bathroom scale. Oh, that's so true. All right. There it is. Happy Friday. Y'all have a good weekend. Doesn't look like we're going to sell anything. You may see me tomorrow. Maybe Monday. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out Melissa's Thrifted Barn on eBay. And have a good Friday. See ya. Bye.